Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all my family member, friends, loved ones, subscribers and followers all over the world. Yeah, it's Johnny back here with the medical patch. Lifeways X39, as you can see on the back there. It's a medical patch, that's what I call it. The power of Lifeways X39, it reactivates your own stem cells in your body and creates over 4,000 new genes in your body every couple of days once you're on the medical batch. The testimonial of 2024, week number 51.
Menopause.
Yes, is menopause. Thousands of women struggle with this in their lives. My wife was one of them. She's officially over it and enjoying it now. No more hot flushes, no more nothing like that. So, as you can see on the slide, we hold 180 worldwide patents on these products. It's not sold in any pharmacy, chemist or discounts or nothing like that. It's only sold by the brand partners. It's we do direct sales so that we sell directly to the people that need it, so that we can help them with the process. It's the only technology of its kind in the world today, and I want to welcome you to the Lifeway family. Yes, it's one big family we've got here, all over the world. Please like, subscribe and share my channel to receive the testimonial of the week automatically. Subscribe and you'll get it then. And of course it helps me get the message to millions more people all over the world. So be so kind as subscribe or follow, or so that we can get it out there and help a lot of more people that are in pain and that are suffering in the world today. Guys, they don't need to do that. If you go onto my YouTube channel, the landing page gives you 150 testimonials and issues, diseases and issues there that we've got testimonials for, that we can let you have. If you see one of them don't relate to one of your family member, friends or loved ones, drop me a message and tell me which one it is, and I'll forward you the testimonials, live testimonials of people all over the world, and what's this fantastic technology's done for them and what it is doing for them. We're in a mission to sign up over 1 billion, that's a B, 1 billion members all over the world onto this miracle patch. It's a patch, it's a non-invasive patch that nothing goes into your body. It's got nanocrystals in it, and it works with the heat and infrared of your body, which activates that and sends a message to your brain to activate your copper peptides, and your copper peptides reactivate your stem cells. Because when you turn 30, you lose 50% of your stem cells. When you turn 60, you lose 90%. So that means you've only got 10% working stem cells in your body to fight any disease and issues there. That's why the older folks get Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, diabetes, arthritis. So that's what this does. It reactivates, and your body does all the fighting against any strange disease or issues that comes into it. Your genes make up the fighting blocks to fight all that. So guys, it's a no-brainer. The next slide will be uh, a listener she's on my upline, and she's also struggled with uh, menopause and quite a few other issues, and she'll tell you her story. She's off it. On that same slide, there's some clinical studies and the results thereof. And in the following um, slide is of my presenter, um, Sandy Ashfield. She's Conrad's marathon runner, and she will tell you some more testimonials of her, what it's done for her, and her father and her dog as well, because this just doesn't only work for humans. It's a dog, and everybody's got stem cells, because your whole body is made out of stem cells. Your heart is a stem cell, your kidneys, your eyes, everything in your body is stem cells. So that's how we were made. So this is, and then please go to the end of the presentation. Sandy will tell you more about how the product works, what benefits you can see and out of it, and all those type of things. So go to the end. And the last slide is all my numbers, links to YouTube, to BitChute, to Rumble, to Instagram, to WhatsApp, to Telegram, and to Facebook, and email address is there as well if you want to drop me a mail. So thank you for being here, and guys, the year's gone. Don't waste time. If a family member, friend, or loved one gets diagnosed of a certain issue or disease, remember, the moment they're diagnosed, let's get them onto this as soon as possible, because your body needs time to fight against all that these like your big C's, your cancers. Um, you get the aggressive cancer, and then it spreads to your other organs, and then your body won't have enough time to counteract it. And I've lost a couple of people that we got too late. Actually, two people on my group, and we were just too late to get in there. Actually, third one was three people now. So guys, don't hesitate. Contact us as soon as you can if they got an issue. Let's get them on it, so that their own body can do it, and then they can send me some testimonials, and we can put it up as a testimonial of the week. Thank you for being here, and enjoy your week, enjoy your day. Live healthy, live younger, and you live pain-free. And I'll see you next week for week 52. Thank you for being here, and I appreciate you spending the time with us. And I'll see you on the next one. Thank you, and bye.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the call this evening. LifeWave Patches has changed my life, right side up. Over the last few years, I've had a few niggly health issues, from tinnitus, hot flashes, digestion, brain fog, sleep issues, low energy, and. Chris used to say to me, "My angel, I'm going to fix you." I would look into his beautiful blue eyes. I would smile. I wish it might take a miracle or two. But in my heart, I had a knowingness. Let me give you a quick rundown of the past 8 months, my journey and experience on X39 and introducing supplementary products. After patching religiously for over 7.5 weeks, I finally experienced the first bit of magic. More energy towards the end of my day, clarity of thinking and brain fog lifting. 3 months in, I could feel that my lung capacity was stronger, breathing was improving. I got compliments on my skin looking brighter, and sleep improved. At 4 months, I introduced the Aeon patch for tinnitus and SP6 for my hot flushes. At month 5, my very hectic, intense hot flushes finally disappeared, and they haven't returned. That was groundbreaking for me. At 6 months, tinnitus improved. I had less frequent ringing in my ears, and the pitch was lower. Healing tinnitus is a journey. At 7 months, I experienced rapid wound healing that I haven't seen in my own body ever before. Now, 8 months in, my digestion has improved, and I can definitely say immune system is stronger. The first 2 months was truly challenging for me. I saw everyone around me get results, feel a change, see a difference. But I felt, saw, experienced nothing. Looking back now, I realized my body needed a lot more help. Had I stopped patching at month 1, I would not be here right now with amazing results. So I urge you, get on the patches, keep patching. Our bodies are all uniquely different, and healing happens on a deep level. I now finally have my life back. Chris, my love, you did it. You found the magic that healed me. It's our magic patch. Thank you, LifeWave.
Thank you for joining us, everyone. My name is Sandy Ashfield, and I could not be more excited to be sharing this incredible technology with you this evening. Tonight is an international platform. We have guests joining us from all around the world, and I am broadcasting this Zoom from the Dolphin Coast in Ballito, South Africa. So really, really lovely to see you all on the call this evening. And I would love to just share a little bit about my own story before we jump into the presentation. I have been introduced to LifeWave actually through a running injury. Now, I've been a runner for most of my life. I've been running for probably 40 years. I'm in my 50s now. And ever since running at school days, I have been fortunate enough never to pick up an injury. But as I went into my 50s, and last year in particular, I actually tore my Achilles tendon. It was an extremely painful injury, and probably the result of doing a little too much too soon, because I had run Comrades Marathon, the London Marathon, Two Oceans, which is a 56K ultra in South Africa, and it was at 18 kilometers on the Two Oceans half marathon that I actually tore my Achilles. Now, it really was an extremely painful exercise. I had to pull over to the side, and I couldn't extend my heel flat at all. And I spent most of last year having really painful, physiotherapy, biokinetics treatment, everything helped a lot, but nothing had me running pain-free again. And eventually in October, I had surgery to the Achilles. We opened up the vascularity, opened up the fascia and took the vascularity away from the Achilles. And again, it helped, but it didn't have me running pain-free again. I was still pretty much walking on the toe in December of last year. And I was fortunate enough to meet a lady named Robin Foot, who's on the call with us this evening from Botswana. And Robin introduced me to the LifeWave X39 patch. I was completely amazed that when I applied the X39 patch to my Achilles, overnight I experienced pain relief. I could actually press on the Achilles with absolutely no pain. And I really wanted to do a deep dive into the science of this technology. I continued wearing the patches for 7 days. And within 48 hours, 2 days later, I was walking with the heel flat, no pain. And within a week, I was back on my normal running route again. I was even rebounding, which is actually extending the Achilles right down into the trampoline or into the mat and bouncing back up again. And it was absolutely pain-free. So I have actually never needed to wear an X39 patch on my Achilles again. I continue to wear one every single day on the back of my neck, and I'll tell you more about that later, but I have never needed any pain relief on the Achilles again. So I really couldn't be more excited to tell you about the science of the technology, and I'm going to just jump into my presentation. If one of you wouldn't mind just giving me a thumbs up if that's coming up nice and clearly. I just want to see if we can go to full screen mode. There you go. I'm hoping that that looks good. There we are. Thank you. So stem cell reactivation technology in the form of a wearable skin patch sounds like a little bit of a mouthful, but this is actually the body's own infrared light radiating against organic nanocrystals, which are embedded in the patch, and that heat and light being reflected back into the tissue. So we actually are like the Duracell battery that is enabling this technology to work, because nothing is entering the body from the patch itself. It's totally different to a nicotine patch or a hormone patch where something might be transmitted into the tissue. This patch simply contains organic nanocrystals which are reflecting our body's own light back into the tissue. That process of photobiomodulation or phototherapy is actually activating a copper peptide in our bodies called the GHK-Cu copper peptide. Now that peptide has been clinically proven to reactivate our body's own stem cells. Now, stem cells are hugely significant cells in the body because they are the only cells with the ability to differentiate and become heart cells, lung cells, brain cells, and to repair the organs and tissues of the body. So my Achilles tendon underwent tremendous healing and recovery as a result of the activation of stem cells, and I experienced the rapid pain relief as a result of this process called photobiomodulation. I'd like to just play a short video and then we'll chat some more on the science.
Light, an ancient form of energy that goes back to the dawn of time. For us, it all begins with the sun, the source of light and life for our entire solar system. Even Einstein concluded that everything we're made of contains light. All life originates with the sun through photosynthesis. Plants and vegetation collect the light, and all living creatures emit light. Humans actually emit infrared light, which can be seen with night vision devices. We've known for centuries that light has many effects on the body. LifeWave's phototherapy patches use light to stimulate the body's natural healing systems, providing specific health benefits. Here's how the technology works. First, a patch is applied to specific points on the body. Where the patch covers the skin, infrared light emitted from the body is reflected back into the tissue. This stimulates the skin, which in turn stimulates specific regions of the brain. The brain then taps into the body's own natural flow of energy and the ability to heal itself. Let's take a look at why this is important on a cellular level. For example, a number of our patch products help counteract free radicals, oxygen molecules that damage cell proteins and contribute to visible signs of aging. When the body is stimulated through phototherapy to release its own antioxidants, these free radicals are neutralized naturally.
So that process of phototherapy is truly remarkable because nothing is actually entering the body from the patch itself. This is pure light therapy, and it's activated by our body's own infrared light. So many people say, what are the stem cells entering the body from the patch itself? No stem cells are entering the body from the patch. This is activating your body's own dormant stem cells. And we'll talk a little bit more about that in a moment. LifeWave as a company is responsible for this incredible technology. And LifeWave was established in 2004. So it's a 20-year-old company, open in 87 countries around the world. The X39 is the only patch technology which activates the body's own stem cells. And it was this technology that was launched in 2019. It took a very long time for the patent to be granted for this particular product, which was why it took so many years to launch onto the market. And just after 2019, we all went into COVID. The world pretty much shut down. And LifeWave emerged in 2021 after COVID, doing a turnover of $20 million. Within just 12 months, as people became aware of stem cell reactivation technology around the world, that turnover skyrocketed to $321 million in just a year. The following year, last year, 2023, that turnover trajectory continued to climb to $430 million. And this year, LifeWave is on track to be doing a turnover of over $1 billion by 2025. Now, the reason why these figures are significant is as an indication of the uptake for this technology around the world and for the incredible life-changing benefits of activating stem cells. Now, David Schmidt is the founder and CEO of LifeWave, but he's also the inventor and the scientist behind the X39. David has an absolute passion for age reversal. His speciality took his focus in 2008 to stem cell research, understanding that stem cells really are the key to age reversal. In utero, we are a flood of stem cells, all rapidly dividing, becoming our heart cells, lung cells, brain cells, etc. And if we are able to actually activate our body's own dormant stem cells, so these incredible little cells are able to heal and repair all of the organs and tissues of the body. So to date, LifeWave doesn't hold 1 or 2 or 3 patents on this technology. LifeWave holds over 180 patents. And the X39 patent in particular took 10 years to be granted, from 2008 to the end of 2018, at a cost of $4.5 million to bring to market. Now let's have a look at this excerpt from the patent itself. It actually says that as a result of elevating the copper peptide, including activation of the body's stem cells, we see improvements in energy, elevation of antioxidants, reduction in inflammation, management of pain, improvements in stamina, elevation of collagen production, and improved wound healing. All of these benefits are experienced over time using the patches. But the very most significant one, which was almost instant for me personally, was the pain relief. Everybody's body is different, and everybody's body will respond in a different way and in a different time to this technology. But what's important is that this patent places this technology into a no competition space. It is very exciting when a patent is granted, because your product has got to do what you say it does. Now, the New England Journal of Medicine states that our #1 indicator of wellness is directly correlated to the number of adult stem cells in the bloodstream. Our stem cells are those unique cells with the ability to develop into any kind of cell that is needed. So they have that unique ability to heal and repair any organ or tissue in the body. But the sad reality is that as we are aging, our stem cells are becoming increasingly dormant. So as a teenager, we have over 1 billion active stem cells in the bloodstream. But by the age of 30, that number has dropped to 400 million, a 60% reduction. And by the age of 60, that number has dropped to 100 million, a 90% reduction, which really explains the aging process. Between 60 and 80, we really only have 10% of active stem cells in the bloodstream, diminishing with every passing year. So we start to see slow wound healing, we start to see skin losing its firmness, hair thinning, joint pain, slow recovery from exercise, etc. This is all attributed to the diminishing stem cells. The fewer stem cells we have, the faster we age and the slower we heal. Now the X39 is being called the holy grail of anti-aging, because the GHK-Cu copper peptide, which is activated through this phototherapy process, is actually able to activate our body's own dormant stem cells. So made of organic nanocrystals, the patch itself is simply acting as a mirror to reflect the body's light back into the tissue. The patches are completely non-invasive and non-transdermal. They adhere to the body with a 3M medical grade adhesive, but in sticking the patch to the body, you could actually have the same effect by simply holding the patch in your hand or sticking it on the inside of your clothing or on the outside of your clothing, and it would be as effective because your body's infrared light is able to radiate through the clothing. So wearing the patch proximate to the body or on the inside of your clothing is equally as effective. What happens when we activate our body's stem cells? First of all, rapid pain relief is often experienced by people within a short space of time. Everybody's body is going to respond differently, but we see reduced inflammation, not only in the joints and in the muscles, but also in the brain. We see incredibly improved wound healing as well as improved skin appearance, which is attributable to the increased collagen production. I've been in the skincare industry for many years, and when collagen launched onto the market many years ago, we were all ingesting collagen orally for wonderful results for the skin, hair, nails, joint pain, etc. Now, through this technology, you're able to activate your body's own collagen production, which is even more effective. We see incredible improvements to energy and vitality, our mental clarity and focus significantly improved, and then a wonderful enhancement to sports performance. And this is really incredible. I couldn't wait to share this technology with other athletes who have gone on and experienced personal best times on their marathon distances, personal best times on their shorter distances, sprint athletes and athletes running in champion time trials. So it's been so exciting to see the way in which sports performance has been enhanced, but much faster recovery after exercise as well. So activating your stem cells, truly remarkable for the body on every level. How do we wear the X39? We wear our patch for 12 hours on and 12 hours off. The reason for this is to prevent attenuation. We don't want to wear the patch continuously for 24 hours a day because the body will simply become accustomed to that stimulus. What we really want to do is ramp up stem cell activity and then remove the patch and give the body time for repair and rejuvenation. So wearing the patches for 12 hours, you could apply the patch in these two common areas, which are actually powerful meridian points for conducting the frequencies throughout the tissues, directly behind the neck at the top of the spine, or just 2 fingers below the belly button. But you could honestly wear the patch anywhere on the body where you have pain. If you had a sore shoulder, a sore hip, a sore Achilles tendon like I did, you can apply the patch anywhere on the body. After wearing it for your 12 hours, you would then throw away the patch and put a new patch on the next day, remembering to drink lots of water to assist in communicating those frequencies throughout the entire body. What are the long-term results of wearing the patches? In the first few days, we see over 4,000 genes beginning to reset themselves. And within 6 weeks, the brain becomes balanced. Now, this is where we see a decrease in symptoms of post-traumatic stress disorder, anxiety, and depression. One of our gentlemen suffering from depression within 3 months of being on X39 was actually able to go without any antidepressant medication at all. It was amazing to see the way in which the brain became balanced. Within 3 months, your collagen is increased. Now, collagen is, as I said, one of those most important proteins in the body, responsible for decreasing wrinkles in the skin, increasing our hair growth, increasing the structural integrity of the muscular and skeletal system, so less joint pain and ease of movement. Within 6 months, the heart actually reverses in age. Now, this is truly remarkable because in our recent study, 14 out of 15 people actually lowered their vascular age by an average 8 years within just 6 months of using X39. So David Schmidt himself is in his 60s. His heart has been clinically proven to be that of a 35-year-old using this technology. So David says this is not anti-aging. This is age reversal technology that we have in our hands. Now, if you'd like a deeper dive into the science of the technology, to have a look at some of the clinical trials, the medical journals, and even the patents themselves, please do visit our website. thisisinfo.com. There's a doctor's panel on this website and countless testimonials, which will give you a wonderful insight into the technology itself. This website is also available in all the languages where LifeWave is distributed around the world. So you can click on the flag of any of the countries on the website page, and it will open the information in the language of that country for you. So very easy to share this with others around the world. Now, David himself recommends a 90-day protocol as an absolute minimum. The reason for that is because we're wanting to give the body optimal opportunity to reach optimal stem cell levels. If you were to try the patches for a day or two, you're not giving your body enough time to reach optimal stem cell activity in the bloodstream. It's even recommended to add an additional month for every decade of your age. I'm in my 50s and I experienced the best results after 5 to 6 months of wearing the patches. So X39 allows the technology will go where your body is actually needing it the most. So it really allows the body to heal itself. And wearing 1 patch a day for 12 hours, it is just incredible to see what transformation starts to happen. What's very important is that you are drinking lots of water, staying well hydrated, and you are wearing your patch for 12 hours and then removing it. What I started doing is actually not throwing my patches away after the 12 hours, but I started taping the used patch onto the collar of our Labrador. We've got a 14-year-old Labby, and as a doggy, he's then really in his later years. He's an old dog and full of joint pain, stiffness, arthritis. What we started noticing is that within just 3 or 4 days of patching him, all of that joint pain and stiffness was alleviated. He has a wonderful run every day, absolutely no sign of joint pain or stiffness in the body. So it's amazing to see the results on animals when the patching technology is used as well. This is a map, a topographical map actually, of a 77-year-old woman where X39 was placed at the back of the neck. Now this is thermal imaging, so the redness on the slide actually indicates inflammation. And you can see in session 1, no X39 was used here, and there's a significant amount of inflammation on the brain, very little stem cell activity, and a lack of brain coherence. In session 2, just 3 weeks after starting to wear the X39, all of that inflammation had dissipated. 6 weeks on the X39, we are seeing a complete turnaround, much improved stem cell activity, no evidence of inflammation on the brain, and much better brain coherence. So as we're aging, the stem cells in our organs, including our heart, our lungs, our liver, our kidneys, our brain, even our skin, are going dormant. And we have an incredible piece of technology that is able to reactivate the stem cells in all of our organs for great improvements to our health and vitality. This slide shows inflammation reduction in the heart. Wearing X39, you can see that on day 1, the redness again on this slide shows the inflammation in the ventricles of the heart. After just 2 months, look at the significant reduction in inflammation here. And 5 months after patching, there's absolutely no trace of inflammation. So the organs and the tissue, even though one may not feel different, this is what's happening inside the body. We can also look at this slide showing inflammation reduction here in the trapezius muscles and the rectus abdominis, where this gentleman has severe inflammation here. After just 30 minutes of wearing the patches, look at the way in which that inflammation has subsided. This lady suffering from arthritis in the joint between the thumb and the fingers, not even patching her, but her simply holding an X39 patch in each hand for 30 minutes, you can see the way in which the inflammation in that joint had subsided so significantly. So I actually wondered if this might be the placebo effect, where we are just feeling better because we're wearing a patch on the place that's sore. But when I saw the results with our Labrador, and when you see the results on other animals, it is truly remarkable. This horse treated over a period of time for inflammation in the shoulder joint. You can see the inflammation had reached advanced stages here of purple and white. A remarkable transformation, not only in reducing the inflammation in the shoulder joint, but even his appearance and coat significantly improved. Here we have a little doggy, a dachshund belonging to a lady named Quirty. Now, this little dachshund actually lost mobility in the hind quarters. She was actually experiencing paralysis in the back legs, pulling herself along with her front legs, and she was unresponsive to any veterinary treatment. She actually had no response really to any kind of treatment, and Quirty suggested patching her with the X39. Just 4 days of wearing a patch around her belly. Look at the mobility that she was restored. Incredible. She's not quite perfect. She jumps with her back legs together, you can see, but really, really lovely to see the mobility that was restored there. Now, this slide shows the wonderful improvements to skin that we see as a result of increased collagen production. A wonderful result, the lady on the left, fine lines under the eyes, on her neck and around the mouth significantly improved in just 42 days, but a year of treatment on X39, and there's absolutely no trace of fine lines under her eyes. A beautiful result. And this slide shows crow's feet around the eyes, softened in 45 days. A beautiful result here showing lightening and brightening to pigmentation, firming of the skin on the neck, reduction in deep creases around the mouth, a strong downturn to the mouth here, softened in 30 days, unrecognizable within 5 months. And this result is remarkably quick. In just 9 weeks, beautiful result in reduction in pigmentation on the skin and firming of fine lines and wrinkles. This is all attributable to the increased collagen production in the body. And here you can see vitiligo. Now, vitiligo, a very difficult condition to treat, and after just 3 months of patching, this gentleman was able to restore pigment on the forehead and under the eyes so beautifully. We see a complete reversal of vitiligo, the slides in the middle. And I have witnessed this with my own eyes, where one of our ladies in Bryanston presented with vitiligo across her chest and neck, and within just a few months of patching, a complete reversal to that condition. So remarkable to see the way in which the skin responds to X39. We also see great improvements to wound healing, deep cut with stitches healed within 12 days, and also psoriasis. Now, psoriasis is interesting because this redness, itching, irritation to the skin is very difficult to treat. And here within just 10 days of wearing X39, it had subsided completely. Looks like a teenager's leg. I want to just share that my dad actually was suffering with tremendous knee pain. I couldn't wait to patch him, and actually patched him with a patch for pain called Ice Wave, which gave him instant relief from the pain in his knees. But we also patched him with X39 at the back of his neck, and wearing one X39 each day, within just a couple of weeks, he noticed that his psoriasis had completely disappeared. And that redness, itching, irritation on the skin, often treated with cortisone creams and difficult to get rid of, had completely disappeared with the X39. So wonderful to have witnessed that in our own family. And this lady suffering from Bell's palsy, you can see strong spasm to the left of her mouth, wearing an eye patch, unable to close her eye, just 3 months on the patches. And look at that beautiful smile. So we are never bringing this technology to the market as a treatment for Bell's palsy or psoriasis or any medical condition. This is reactivation of your body's own stem cells, and the stem cells will then go to work healing and repairing where it is needed in the body. So truly amazing technology. This slide shows a live blood analysis where X39, within just 10 minutes, it's evidence to see what is happening in the blood, from the cells being kind of all clumped together, and within just 10 minutes, the cells being beautifully oxygenated, separated, and able to go about their work in the bloodstream. So amazing results in 10 minutes. We also see remarkable results for improvements to vascularity and blood circulation, edema, water retention, etc. You can see this gentleman suffering from very poor vascularity, wearing an X39 on the foot. Within just 5 days, significant improvements to blood circulation. And this lady elevating her feet for edema or water retention, and within just 3 weeks on the patches, all of that water just eliminated beautifully. One of our gentlemen has lost about 8 kilograms on the patches, which is truly remarkable, not changing anything dietary, but his body actually eliminating excess water and toxins, which has been quite remarkable to see. These slides actually show improved wound healing. We see deep cuts with and open wounds healed here within 21 days. And this young guy actually had a snowboarding accident, cuts and bruises to the face, healed within 5 days, a tiny scab left on the upper lip. This little guy chopped his finger off in the door. Surgeons did not hold out much hope at all because the tissue had already blackened. So they reluctantly reattached the tip surgically, but Mom was patching with X39, and just look at the beautiful vascularity restored to that fingertip. Just incredible in 21 days. This guy is patching with X39 on the face, several patches being worn, and he's treating this wound to the left of his eye. But please take a look at the condition of his skin. Significant improvement to the firmness and condition of the skin in just 7 weeks. This is another wonderful benefit of wearing the patches that we often see is increased hair growth. So this gentleman going from bald on top to a full head of hair in just 3 months. And here, wonderful results in 7 weeks and 6 weeks. I certainly noticed lots of new fine hairs growing through after wearing the X39. And again, that's all attributable to collagen. Here we have athletes wearing the patches, and you can see that David Beckham is wearing 2 patches on his chest. This is actually the Energy Enhancer patch, David Schmidt's very first patch to come to market. Energy Enhancer is a patch that burns fat to release energy and improve endurance in competitive sport. And it's worn as 2 patches together, a duo patch, either across the chest, across the belly, on the wrists, etc. So David Beckham had not even had his tattoos yet when he was wearing this very, very first patch to come to market. And you can see Serena Williams here is wearing Energy Enhancer on her wrist when she won Wimbledon. You can see the Wimbledon logo in the background over there. We just didn't know what these patches were. In South Africa, this technology had not yet come to our country. And Lorenzo Savadori is seen wearing an X39 on his forehead to improve rapid brain response, traveling at his incredible speeds. He's a superbike champion, traveling at speeds of 300 kilometers an hour. So remarkable to see his use of the X39 here. But I want to just talk about this slide because Michael Phelps and the US swim team actually won gold at the Athens Olympic Games in 2004. Their performance shot the lights out, and when the swim team climbed out of the pool, it was evidence that they were wearing patches across their bellies. Now, the Olympic Committee actually suspended their gold medals and pulled the patches, sending them off for drug testing at the UCLA Microanalytical Lab. They came back, however, to confirm that nothing is actually entering the body from the patches themselves. This is pure frequencies, and this technology was declared perfectly safe to use in competitive sport. And it really was an amazing moment for David Schmidt then, back in 2004, the year that LifeWave was founded, to actually make the decision not to put this technology into mainstream retail. You will never see the patches in Dis-Chem or Clicks or Walgreens around the world. This technology is only available through direct distributorship. And that's enabling us to keep the cost contained and also to be able to educate people about the incredible benefits of X39, as you would have heard by now, is the foundation LifeWave patch. It is only the X39 that activates your body's own stem cells. All of the other supplementary patches, most of which preceded the X39, are actually remarkable in treating a host of different conditions. But if in doubt, start with the X39, and then you can always incorporate the supplementary patches as you are needing to. X40 X49 is a remarkable patch for improving muscle mass as well as bone density and cardiovascular health. So wonderful for those in their later years where, muscle loss and osteoporosis becomes concerning, but also for our young athletes, we see remarkable results with X49. iSwave is the patch I used for my dad's knees. This is a pain relieving patch, a duo patch, two patches worn together, either across the knee, across the hip, even across the trapezius muscles in the case of a migraine. So iSwave, no side effects and very effective in pain reduction. Glutathione is the body's master antioxidant. Now, glutathione levels are actually increased by 300% within just 24 hours of wearing the glutathione patches. So glutathione actually repairs the body's DNA, a powerful immune booster and antioxidant. Carnosine, an incredible patch for brain function. Now, carnosine improves memory and focus by lengthening the telomeres, and we see remarkable results here in the cases of dementia, Alzheimer's, memory loss, etc. Carnosine in conjunction with X39. Eon is also known as the happy patch, and the reason why is because Eon actually reduces cortisol in the body. This reduces stress and inflammation, not only in the muscles and the tissues, but also in the brain. So Eon, very popular. Silent Night's an incredible patch for insomniacs. It regulates your sleep, improves your the quality of the sleep up to 66% by increasing melatonin. So an essential for those who are suffering from insomnia. Energy Enhancer, the patch we saw David Beckham and Serena Williams wearing. This is fat burning, increasing energy and improving endurance in sports. We also have wonderful results with SP6 Complete. This is a weight loss and appetite controlling patch, which actually works to balance the hormones and the digestive system. So SP6 Complete, very effective in assisting where hormones are out of balance, hot flushes in postmenopausal women, typical weight gain, where all of this is brought back into balance with SP6 Complete. We see remarkable results. And the latest patch to come to market, Alavida, was just launched in South Africa in May of this year. Loss and appetite controlling patch, which actually works to balance the hormones and the digestive system. So SP6 Complete, very effective in assisting where hormones are out of balance, hot flushes in postmenopausal women, typical weight gain, where all of this is brought back into balance with SP6 Complete. We see remarkable results. And the latest patch to come to market, Alavida, was just launched in South Africa in May of this year. Alavida is for the skin. Remarkable results due to the increased collagen production and a reduction in wrinkles and improvement.
So thanks guys for watching the whole testimonial with me, and I hope to hear from you soon. As you can see on this last slide here is the power of life race, and all to thanks David Schmidt, our founder and CEO of the company. So don't hesitate. Drop us a message. As you can see, I'll be your distributor because you saw this product on this video. So please like and subscribe and share my channel so that I can get some financial benefits to do all this work. And just don't forget, guys, this is a miracle patch. That's how it looks like again. That's all it is. No injections, nothing going into your body. It just sticks on parts of your body, and you get all the miracles, the benefits out of it. So please like and subscribe on my channel. My landing page is a list of all diseases and issues that we are having throughout the world now. And if you see one there that relates to one of your family members, friends or loved ones, drop me a message on the number below, which is, as you can see, it's down below, which one it is, and I'll send you live testimonials back from people that are on this technology and getting fantastic results, and you can see it for yourself. So guys, don't hesitate. I'm waiting to hear from you, and thanks for watching the video all the way through, and I'll definitely see you next Saturday when I upload the next testimonial. So enjoy the week, and think about this. It's nothing to think about. It's a no-brainer. But I know for a lot of people, they've got different things going on in their lives and that. So just hook me up, and I'll send you more information, and I can hook you up to this technology. You will never be sorry that you done it. Not only helping people is the most soothing thing in my life, because of what happened, how we got to where we are. I lost my business and all that because of that. So hope to see you next week, and enjoy the week. Stay healthy, stay strong, and stay younger. And let's see each other again next week. Thanks for being here, and greatly appreciated. And I'm definitely waiting to hear from you. We don't need the people to live with suffering and all over the world. Let's do this, guys. We're after 1 billion family. That is our target. Thank you, and enjoy the week. Bye.